Hi, I'm here close to Vienna, in the Viennese hills surrounding the south and the west of Vienna. It's one of the most beautiful places in Austria. Behind me is the valley of Wiener Neustadt, which is a broad valley that's centered around what used to be a summer residence for the Queen. And all around here, there is wine gardens like this one. Living here is really nice. The infrastructure of Vienna is one of the best in the world. As a matter of fact, Vienna has been ranked this year the most livable city and has had that title several times in the last years. Hi, I'm now in Gumpoldskirchen, right in the middle. The main street is called Wiener Straße, Viennese Street. Close to Vienna, makes sense. Behind me you see this little angel. He is sitting and holding a kind of a bowl of grapes. Of course, Gumpoldskirchen is a wine city. There is, as I mentioned before, lots of little wine places here around. The city's kind of sprawled out along the street, 2,500 inhabitants, not too big, and there's like side streets going left to right from here. And it's kind of nestled between Mödling, which is bigger sub-district or the main center, and Baden, which is a nice imperial spa city, which is just about, I would say, 5 kilometers from here. Very, very nice. Let's look at the town. The way the buildings are built used to be these old farmhouses, older, that they're kind of straight, as you see behind me, right straight, and then they have an entry gate where the horses could go in, or the cows, or whatever. Today, of course, there's no cows, but it's still kind of the long, wound houses that you see all in Nether Austria, but also going into Hungary and even up to Slovakia, the Czech part. All those were the farm structure. Well, today you can look in, and that's where people go into the restaurants, and that's how they're made up. These are the homes, and inside there is a little place where during certain parts of the year you can come and eat. Ooh, this is a nice gate. Look at this gate here. It's made out of complete copper and nicely pounded. Has a nice texture to it. If you touch it, little details that make a difference here in Gumpoldskirchen. Do you see this? This means that the Emperor Kaiser Joseph II, the Emperor Kaiser Joseph II, stopped here on the 15th of August, 1780. 15th of August, 1780. And in his honor, there's a little plaque up there. So he must have liked the wine here. House after house with little door. Some of them are 2 stories. I love this gate here. Small door inside, big round for the big truck to go through. Pretty cool. So the fun thing is, you see they have these windows here. One window on the outside, another window for the inside. The outside window opens this way. The inside window opens, of course, the other way. And in between the windows, you have a nice selection of wines. Now, I don't drink wine, but those who love wines, this is what you get. And these are all their own wines. And you go over this and you have them almost at every window, and quite a few of them. Here's something interesting in Europe. These are zones where cars and kids are allowed. Only 20 kilometers an hour, and you can walk, and pedestrians have kind of the right of way. So it's a really enjoyable area. Let's walk over and see what happens. Now, these restaurants are not open the entire year. As a matter of fact, they're just seasonally open. It's called ausgesteckt in German. That is, when the farmers are bringing the wine from the hills, that's when they open them. Some others are, though, so it goes both ways. Okay, there's a real estate office right over here. I'm gonna go and check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've counted 6 places here to go and drink wine and eat something, which is pretty nice. 7. I missed that one here. 7. Gumpoldskirchen has a nice feel to it. It doesn't have public transportation that's really easy to reach, so you have to have a car to live here. But it is cute. And here's something that's really important to look at. This house here and this right here means that this is under cultural protection. So the city, the government won't allow you to change the facade unless you get permission from them. So here I am in the building that is City Hall, and look behind me, look how nice this looks. taken out. They put the lights on the floor and they shine upwards into the hallway here. A nice touch. Look at these old columns that are right here. Yes, right here. They have been sandblasted. They're still like they used to be, probably 300 years ago. This is pretty significant. Living here allows you to be publicly in Vienna without a car. Super important. And this is kind of the street that I walked up here, Wiener Straße, which is the main street. And from here it takes you also back to Vienna to Mödling. And we're right about here, which is City Hall, and that's where all the little wineries and wine eating places, restaurants are located. Kirchen seems to be a real good place if you want to enjoy life, like good food, like good drink, like to be close to Vienna, and yet in the countryside.
Willkommen beim alten Zechhaus Krug.
Super, danke.
Ja, muss man nehmen.